Hello, beekeepers, and thank you for joining Woods Bee Co. for another session of Thinking Out of the Box. I'm Alan Woods, and today we're going to look at beekeeping in the fall. Beekeeping in the months of September, October, and November are by far the most demanding months for a beekeeper. While the bees require attention in all seasons except for winter, fall is the season that will make or break a hive. Therefore, it is highly important that you understand what the bees are doing and what the beekeeper should be doing in the fall months of September, October, and November. So let's take a look at what the bees are doing in the month of September. September is the month that the queen starts laying her winter eggs. The bees from these eggs will overwinter the hive. The colony continues to dwindle, yet it is large enough to collect winter storage without consuming all of their honey. The varroa mite population continues to increase and will affect the colony if not treated. In short, now is the time to treat for varroa mites. The workers will begin to drag the drones out of the hive, refusing to let them re-enter. So let's see what the beekeeper should be doing in September. Because the weather is still warm, the beekeeper should be able to get in one last hive check. It is important to make sure that your queen is in the hive, as this may be the last time that you are able to replace her. You want to ensure that you have eggs, larvae, and capped brood, as the queen should be laying winter eggs. You need to ensure that you have at least 100 pounds of honey in the hive, or else start feeding. Now, why 100 pounds? Because if the weather in September, October, and maybe even November is mild, the bees will continue to fly, consuming some of their winter stores. In order to give your weaker colonies a chance to survive, combine the weaker colonies with the strong ones. Continue feeding sugar syrup and pollen patties. This is the month that you should perform your varroa mite treatment. Add an entrance reducer to keep yellow jackets, wasps, and other predators out. What are the bees doing in October? The winter bees should start hatching. The colony population has dropped to their cluster size. Brood production has stopped. While there's not much out there, the bees will continue to forage for what they can. What should the beekeeper be doing in October? Keep feeding the bees until it freezes or the bees can no longer fly. Tilt the hive slightly forward so that built-up moisture can run out of the hive. Wrap the hives, leaving the entrances open. Secure the top of the hive with a paver or ratchet strap, preventing it from blowing off in strong winds. Ensure the hive is properly ventilated. Remove all dead bees from the entrance of the hive. Add a mouse guard, as mice will start looking for a warm and dry place to live. What should the bees be doing in November? The colony should be at their cluster size and will cluster at night when the temperatures drop to or below 41 degrees. The bees will fly very little as the temperature drops. The bees will consume 5 to 6 pounds of honey per winter month. The average cluster temperature is 70 degrees. They maintain the temperature of 70 degrees by thermogenics, which means they shiver to create heat. What should the beekeeper be doing in November? The beekeeper should do one last look over to ensure that the hive is ready to go through winter. Remember to remove all sugar syrup and pollen patties, but especially the pollen patties, as the bees will no longer be able to take cleansing flights and expel their waste. This could cause eczema, which is a gut parasite and can be lethal. You should start reading about the bees and their specific functions, as this will help you become a better beekeeper. Learn as much as you can about beekeeping. Even take a beekeeping class. Join your local beekeepers association.
Most importantly, start planning for the winter. You have the months of September, October, and November to think outside of the box. So when winter gets here, you'll already know what's in the box.
Thank you for watching our videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more beekeeping videos.